What's up, guys? Welcome back to another unboxing. Today, continuing my Marvel vs. Capcom diorama thing I have planned, we're going to be taking a look at the amazing Yamaguchi, powered by Revoltech, Figure Complex Series number 001, Deadpool, who is, of course, from Marvel Comics. I've never got one of these amazing Yamaguchis before. They look kind of interesting because, like, I don't know, Deadpool's a Western character, but this is a Japanese build, which is why I went out of my way to get this one, because this one I feel perfectly replicates the style I really want to go for with, like, a Marvel vs. Capcom thing. So we'll take a look at the box first, because it's actually a really good box. You have at the top Deadpool saying, "I'm the insufferable Deadpool." Also, he's, like, pointing at himself in the box. Very self-aware. That's what Deadpool's about. On the side, we have Deadpool looking all smug with himself. And on the back, we have a lot of text, such as, "After I waste you, I'm gonna go get some sushi." The joke is that it's from a Japanese-style, thing. But look at these poses you can do. Look at this one. It looks like a very Marvel vs. Capcom dynamic sort of stuff. And I like how it's all that's Japanese, and he just says, "Yep." It's great. So, I'm very excited to look at this. He's got some more stuff at the side. Sure, yeah, whatever. You're gonna die because it's all that good stuff. I didn't even look at the bottom. Check out that chump in the Deadpool tee. Haha, hilarious. I don't get that one. Right. So, let's give it an open. It's a bit of a bigger box than normal too. It would fit very well in any sort of American store, which is why I think they went with this style. Why is it having a hard time opening? There we go. So let's open it. Oh, look, he comes with a little cutout. Here comes Deadpool. I'm not going to cut that out because I don't need that. I have all my own stuff to deal with. Oh, you get some really nice art in the back too. Wow, this is a really high production values. I'm really excited though because now I ordered Venom and Wolverine next of the same line. Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen are also there, and Spider-Gwen's looks really good, so you might want to take a look at that if you're interested. So, let's take a look at ya boy Deadpool. Bring her back. Wait, what's that? Bring it back down. Okay, so, let's open her up. See what we get. It looks like there's a lot. Well, first off, there's a small piece of paper here with instructions. You can remove the head. Oh, there's an extender for the neck if you want to if you want to do some more dynamic poses. Change out the eyes. You can put in katanas and stuff. That's about it. I can't read any of that, but that's fine. I don't need to. Open her up and start with the figure himself. So, Deadpool the man. I was going to say my boy, but he's definitely more of the man variety. Wow, he has a giraffe neck. That's definitely using the extender thing. Well, maybe not. It's kind of what they go for. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that he'd have such a elongated... Is there a way to, like, change that? I actually don't like that. It's too long. Oh no, it doesn't look as good in real life as it does in the photos. Well, we'll see if we can change that up a bit. I mean, he has a very small head. Huh. It'd work well for some of the poses, but, let's see here, here's another head, a more surprised head. I guess you want to make it more surprised. Does that actually change out the head itself, too? Let's see here. Does that make it a little more down? That looks so weird. I do not like this. Why is it like this? It's so long. The neck is ridiculous. That's insane! Okay, I gotta try and figure this thing out, because it doesn't look right at all. What's that? Oh! Why? 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 Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, so yeah, there was a neck extender in place which made him look weird and wrong. So if I take that off, then does it look better? Let's see. Let us see indeed. It does look better that way, but it's still slightly weird and off, and what? This is so weird. Okay, the head does squish in more? Yeah, it does, okay. Okay, wow, this is weird. Oh my god, the range of movement is almost too much. Oh, what? Why is it so weird? Oh, there's such a thing as too much articulation. Why? Oh my god, that's so weird. Okay, let me try and figure this thing out. This is like an eldritch abomination right now. We're cool now. That was just... It was actually a little surprising seeing how articulated he was to pull off some of those poses. So, I actually kind of fully had to take him apart, well, to get rid of all the plastic pieces and to sort of understand his anatomy. So that's not a neck extender, it just makes his neck look like it goes on normally. So he does have a very naturally long neck. It does remind me a bit of my figure I have of Jotaro from JoJo. He too has an elephant neck when you look at it. But if you don't stare at it and you look at him from like afar, it looks kind of normal. It looks kind of good. So every part of him has tons and tons and tons of articulation. These arm pieces are a bit weird, because like, there's super full articulation because he is double jointed, which leads to a lot of fun posing opportunities, but it's, it's good. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, it's astonishing how, there's a bit of fright when you first start posing him, I feel like. Because, number one, you do have to try and block those joints. Because, well, number one, that'll happen. I thought I broke it for a sec. Oh god, thank god I didn't. No, you just snapped back in. There's a bit... Oh, wait a sec. Did I? No way. No. No, I didn't. Just needs to be snapped back in. There you go. You gotta try and hide those joints, because those joints look kind of bad. But, wow, there is a lot that you can do with him. So, now that Deadpool's out... Number one, for scale-wise, if he's standing up kind of straight. They also click, which is weird and good for legs for sure. But so first off, standing at least as upright as I can get him, because oh my god, getting this guy to stand upright is actually going to be a bit of a pain. He's about the same height as Ryu, so that's good. He's a bit taller. That's okay. Just say the Japanese figures are shorter. And let's give him some accessories. So first off, it is no matter if I'm using the swords or not, this is part of his iconic look. You gotta put them on the back. It's his katana. Look great. He also comes with katanas to also use and hold, which are actually very nicely sized. Like, they are full length, which is wonderful, because normally you get kind of smaller ones. I also get some guns, which I actually want to give him. I want to give him posing. I want to try and do the bang bang special attack from Marvel vs. Capcom. So I'm gonna pose him for a sec. So give me a moment. Okay, guys. Wow. Now that I have had some quiet time, not boxing time, to work around with this figure, I really like it. So, I've been back and forth on this figure. When I first took it out of the box, I was like... Well, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is so cool, you can do so much cool stuff. And then I took it out and I'm like, oh god, because the articulation, everything feels so weird, and it looks wrong, and I don't know about this. But now that I've actually started posing it, and I think it's so cool, the stuff you can do with this. So number one, it comes with a really nice little, like, splat on the ground. Sort of, kind of looks like a dash effect or something. It's really nice because it's just a good base to have also. But it adds a bit of dynamicism. So I couldn't exactly 100% copy the trigger happy from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But I did something close and similar. And, yeah, you can do some really nice stuff with the figure. One thing you can do is, since the eyes are each individually changeable, I gave him a sort of unhinged look with one big one, one small one, meaning his other head right now is the opposite. He also comes with heart eyes, as well as two squinty, or can't really even see because of the camera. Comes with two shut one, let me just take them out, right here. Comes with two shut ones and two even more closed ones. One cool thing about the guns is that you can actually have his fingers be like on the triggers because they go into it. Yeah, there were some poses I couldn't actually 100% recreate from Marvel vs. Capcom. I tried a couple of his different gun ones, mostly like his super animation, as well as the low and going up at an angle one, and the problem is mostly with the legs, you can't clip into itself like I would like, you know, sort of like how the legs will go totally out then back in. You can't really do that. Physically, it's impossible to, but you get still such a wide range of motion, and you can do some really cool stuff with this figure. I really like it. It's really good. You get, it was scary at first, but now that I've played around with it, I will say, I would not get this, I mean, obviously, kids shouldn't watch the Deadpool movie. I've had arguments with parents over that. But also, like, don't get this as a toy for the kid. It is very complicated. It is a figure that it would definitely... It's an adult collector toy, obviously, but the level for being able to work with it is fairly advanced, I'd say. I would not put this as a beginner one at all. The posing is, you have a lot of range, but because there's a lot of range, there's a lot of ways to screw it up. And so, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. But otherwise, like, it'll look so good in my Marvel vs. Capcom character diorama, which is slowly becoming more and more of a thing. I just gotta pose him just a bit up. One thing I will say, it is, the posing is very rigid, which is good and bad. Good for staying, bad for moving. So if I want to move it, you know, you kind of have to force it a bit more than you'd like. But, yeah, no, this is such a great figure for this sort of thing I want to match. You just wait, like that, there you go. The leather belt here does fully move and can even come off if you want. It moves a lot, which is really nice, so you don't have to worry about clipping. If that were a thing, you could just sort of put it and it'll move where it needs to. Wow, this is really nice. I don't want to move him now, because I kind of got him in the pose I want him to be in. I mean, aside from looking a bit more that way. And yeah, the Deadpool, the amazing Yamaguchi. You know what, Yamaguchi? You're right. You are amazing. You've surprised me. You've surpassed my expectations. This piece in particular is really nice. Yeah, let's just double check, make sure we have everything. He does come with a stand, if you are one of those stand users. I personally prefer my figures to freestand, but when I move out and perhaps may put these guys into a different format sort of thing, I may use it, so I'm definitely keep it. Always keep your stands, kids. It's good advice for when you need to fight a demon vampire dude. So that's about it for the amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool by Revoltech. If you're interested in this, of course, I got mine on amyamy.com. I always want to say amyamy. amyamy.com, great website for getting all this stuff. It's fairly cheap compared to a lot of these, but you can even see with the poses, there's a bit of issues with it. But if you're just looking, so like, yeah, there's some angles that these don't look good at. So it's very much a figure dependent on the angle of how you do it. Much like art itself is all about, you know, wanting to place them at proper angles. This guy is similar. So yeah, the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Deadpool, good figure, but not for kids. Not for your first figure, but a good one nonetheless. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Ciao.
Please don't never